Hey everyone, I'm back. Bruce Lee, John Fan 13. Talk about more horror. I'm just going to show some, the rest of my collection. I know I did the first part. They were just like the bog standard ones, but I'll just show some of the slipcases. Nothing spectacular, but you know, got a few that I just want to show. So here they are. Insidious. I mean, most of these are just like slipcases. You know, I do like getting them with the cases, but majority of the time they're just the same cover as the actual the actual case. But I do like getting them because they just look a little bit better. And like I say, after a while they stop putting them on, so I do like the Insidious movie. It's like slightly embossed on the case as well. It was alright. I held off getting it because my mate told me it was crap, but I thought, you know, it was okay. Not, you know, I know some people rave that it's brilliant, but it's, you know, I could live without it, but it's one of them that I do watch now and again. So there's that one. Season of the Witch, but it doesn't reticulate very much, you know what I mean. It's just sort of looks like it would, but doesn't. But no, I did quite like this one. I'd say one of the better Nicolas Cage ones, apart from sort of like Con Air and you know, Ghost Rider was sort of borderline. But you know, it's hit and miss with Nicolas Cage in it. But that one was it's alright. The Crazies, another one that doesn't sort of, you know, it looks like it should do, but doesn't really. You know, it's alright though. And you know, I've never seen the remake. I've heard it's a little bit slow and what have you. But I did like this one. It's a good one to have. Husk. Obviously same as the box again. It's one of the better After Dark originals, I'd say. I have seen some of the others, Seconds Apart, 51 and the rest of it, but there's something about this one that I do like. So this one Yesterday, Sinister. We went watched this at the cinema as well, so I couldn't wait for it to sort of come out and get that one. It's like embossed as well, quite nice case on that. But it did surprise me actually. It's, you know, I'd say it's more of the original ones, and quite spooky. I think some of the murder footage parts are quite realistic. It's a nice little change on that. One missed call with that particular thing again. This one again, you know, I did like it. It was alright. American Werewolf. Now this one is one of my favourites from childhood. You might have noticed. I mean, a lot of these I get for sort of nostalgia, really, because I grew up in the 80s and all that. So I mean, this is always one that's stuck with me since I saw it on the old Betamax player video. Early 80s, you know, I used to creep down Saturday mornings, and my mum was into horror and all that, so I used to creep down and watch them. I can remember at one point, the first time I watched it, the Nazi werewolf zombie dream thing that he has when they're all shooting up the house and slit his throat and stuff, actually scared me to death. But it's stuck in my mind. It's always been one of my favourite sites. So well done. And the transformation is, I'd say it's even got to be rivaled by today's standards. CGI is alright, you know, Underworld and stuff, but the change in this is just fantastic. The Thing, the remake, I thought they did a pretty good job on this. You know, I liked how they went into more detail about the Norwegians and you know, what happened there, and I liked how it sort of looped round, so sort of the end of this follows on to the original, you know, with the dog running in the snow and stuff. You know, I thought that was pretty good. You've got like BD Live, and you know, on one or two of these you get like the BD Live and a few good extras and stuff. So 3D. Thought this was a pretty good finale to the series. Got this one sort of like not long ago, and I got the rest on sort of DVD. I might just go for the box set. Now it's coming down in price a little bit. But I quite enjoyed it actually. I like how the story comes together. I know some people are like, oh bloody hell, not another Saw one, you know, but what else do you want? It's got gore in there, it's a good story, you know. I enjoy them. But I've been asking about, you know, because about 3/4 of the way through this, the sound goes crackly and it's a little bit, you know, it sort of gets maybe a little bit unwatchable. I did watch it all the way to the end, but it just spoiled it to me. I don't know if my Blu-ray player needs updating or whatever. But I've asked about, and there's nothing said about any bad discs or anything like that. So, one of life's mysteries. The Possession, another one from last year. Went to see it on cinema with Mrs. Say it's up there with some of the best Possession movies. I really did enjoy this one. I think it was really well done. The kid who plays the main character, what's her name? Oh, whatever her name is, I can't see it. It's quite good. It's got sort of John Winchester out of the Supernatural series as the dad. He sort of like holds the film together for me, you know. And when she does actually get possessed, you know, it slowly builds up into the finale, like when she really does sort of change into like a demonic and stuff. I thought she'd pull it off really well, you know. It's fun to get that if you haven't seen it. Okay, I think that's it for sort of the slipcases. Just a couple of like the Arrow video ones now. Maniac Cop. I really love these things. You know, you get such a good set with these. You know, you get your poster, as you know, your book, a good copy of the film, and do a really good job at cleaning these things up. You know, I've heard that they're going to stop doing these window cases. I don't know why. I think they're really nice. Another, probably one of my favourite zombie films of all time, Day of the Dead. You know, in this version you get like a Bob comic book thing, which is quite good. It's really like thick little like comic as well. I don't know if they're still putting them in as the limited edition or what. But obviously you get like obviously your interchangeable covers. It's a 2-disc one, this one like DVD and Blu-ray, your poster, another book as well, like what tells you about all the characters and stuff. I want to get more of the Arrow video ones. Okay, you've probably seen this like 100 times, the Nightmare on Elm Street box set, but you know, as I'll show you in a minute, you know, it's got like 2 and 3 on the one disc, like one there, which I'm going to keep anyway because I like the cover, and paid a little bit for that one. And obviously like the box sets, I know 1 or 2 shown this one as well. You get like you know, the original and the remake in there. I've got to say the transfer on the original is really, really good. I know people slate the remake, but I just take it as it is. You know, it's obviously you've got all the rest with Robert Englund and the classic ones. You know, I'd say like my favourites are 1, 2, and 3. I don't care much for New Nightmare. It's all right. It's good to see, you know, some of the old cast brought back as well. And you've also got a couple of episodes of Freddy's Nightmares on here as well, which, you know, I haven't seen for a few years. It would have been better if you put the pilot episode in maybe the second one instead of just 2 random ones, but, you know, it's worth getting on Addisonplay.com for about 20 quid. I know they've come down quite a bit, so it's worth getting. And just a couple of steelbooks now. Return of the Living Dead steelbook. This is a good set as well. You get like 5.5 hours worth of extras on there. Obviously get like your little book of, you know, it tells you about all the characters and all that kind of thing. Quite good. Like artwork on the disc as well. And you can just get it out, like inside as well. It's quite nicely done. So I love these steelbooks. I haven't got many. I just sort of hold out for the ones that I really like. The Evil Dead steelbook. It's another really good one. I have this quite cheap off play.com as well. Now you only get like, obviously bits of rubbish in there. Quite a good little bit of like artwork as well inside. So I'm looking forward to the remake actually, because there's Bruce Campbell and one or two others like Sam Raimi have kept their eye on it, and they want it to be remade. I would have said that it's going to be pretty good. It says all practical effects, no CGI, so I'll be in the element there. Evil Dead 2. Nothing special about this one, I just sort of keep them together. So I really need the third one. And yeah, and Final Destination 5 steelbook. You got double disc there. I don't know if I've just showed you the ultraviolet copy. Some artwork inside, quite nice, not too shabby. And I do like the Final Destination films as well. Yeah, it's worth getting that steelbook. And then finally the quadrilogy. A few people have got this now. It's nice just to have them all in one pack. You know, I had the rest 2 and 3 I think on DVD, but this one's quite cheap now as well. I think I had it for about a tenner off I think they call Zaji something. It's linked with play.com anyway. You can find a lot of stuff on there. Special features, you know, you've got all 4 movies, good transfers, and you know, I'm glad to have that one. So that's it for now until I get some more. I'll be doing other updates. I might just show some of the DVDs that I've got, like the more rare ones, and also I'll probably be uploading, if you're interested, there might be Bruce Lee collection as well. So stay tuned for that one. I hope you enjoyed that. So I'll see you later.